My name is Michael Knight, and I'm the Chief Digital Officer for Epic.io. And what I'd like to talk to you about today is the value of Epic.io along with IntelliSight and BroadSky Networks. So deep insights in artificial intelligence, that's something that we regularly get asked questions about, is what types of AI do you do? And in some cases, how does AI matter in this situation? So artificial intelligence, or leveraging an algorithm to do a specific function without a human having to be in the loop on that, has obviously been around for quite some time, many decades. But it's how we can leverage these models and do advanced chaining with these models and rule alignment that makes things so powerful today. And it's also the ability to run these models at really any different type of edge, whether that's an ARM edge, Intel edge, or using a GPU for enhanced processing. Our DeepInsights artificial intelligence has been designed and built and optimized to run in all of these different form factors. So how do you leverage that? Well, what's important to also look at is when we think through artificial intelligence, am I doing a basic function where I'm doing a compare of two frames or two pictures, just like we got to do in our books as children? What things are different, right? How do we call that out? Or do I want to leverage an artificial intelligence neural network to do true detection and tracking and extended classification of that? So what the DeepInsights artificial intelligence layer is focused on is using neural networks to detect, track, and do extended classification. Now, when we say detection, we're looking for common objects or non-common objects. This could be something as simple as a person, a vehicle, a dog, an animal of a different type, or even a certain type of building that we could be interested in. From that point, when we're detecting that, we want to be able to track if it's moving and be able to even track that even if there's occlusions in the stream. So if I have a vehicle that's moving through and I even have certain occlusions, whether that's a tree or another car, I need to have the right optimized algorithm so I don't lose track of that vehicle and what it's doing and where it's going. Now, of course, there are limitations to this. We can talk about confidence scoring and things like that in the future. But as we think about ensuring a more safe and secure, a more connected world, our neural network-based artificial intelligence models enable us to do, as I mentioned, detection, tracking, and extended classification. So if I'm detecting a vehicle or a person or multiple individuals or vehicles, I'm tracking them through a specific frame. What's the extended classification? Well, the extended classification is really how we identify or give context to that video. How do I know if a vehicle is making a U-turn? How do I know if two vehicles are going to collide? That's where tracking meets that extended classification or rule chaining. So if I have a vehicle and a person that are on the same vector and are going at a speed to where they will have a likely event or a collision, we can identify that as a near hit or a collision that's occurring. And that's very important for things such as vision zero types of focuses where we want to ensure pedestrian safety. But if I also want to look for specific things like, is a person too close to a specific security barrier? And I want to notify them, so that barrier may be there for their protection because there may be high voltage in there. And I want to be able to interact with that. So if somebody comes within proximity to that barrier, I want to be able to have an alert that goes out to them, whether that's light-based, audio-based, or another type of indicator. And this is where that rules engine, where we're classifying that somebody is coming too close to a specific situation, when we talked earlier about how do we have that edge connectivity, be able to then interact with that local environment through another rule that touches an IoT sensor that then turns on a light or connects on a two-way radio. So that extended classification, that using a neural network to detect and track, allows me to create geofencing opportunities, line crossing. It enables me to look at a zone and do active counting of individuals or things in there, to be able to use time of day as a part of that, such as an example of a car dealership lot. It's perfectly normal for individuals to be coming onto the lot and getting in and out of cars during the day. Less likely that they should be doing that at nighttime. So you may have some type of this security event that's occurring. So it is the detection and the tracking, the context that aligns with time of day and other situations, other rules that then enable us to give that clear context as to what's happening. And that context is the insights that customer is trying to get access to ultimately get the outcomes that they're seeking. So the why is the outcome, the what is what we deliver through what we discussed earlier around CIEIO. And what I will tell you is DeepInsights and partnering with IntelliSight and BroadSky Networks is probably one of the best things that you can do. So in summary, partnering with EPIC-IO Technologies, which brings forward the value of IntelliSight, BroadSky Networks gives us all the connectivity, the ingestion, the enrichments, the insights and outcomes through the DeepInsights platform and through our extensive consultative capability is what really truly enables our customers and our partners to get the results that they need.